Come and fly away with me. 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 Come and fly away with me.
Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started today, I just want to give a big shout out to the first 4 commenters for my last video. Thank you so much to Glam Slam Nails, Kiara Creations, Nails for the Week, and Manis by Jill. And thank you to each and every single one of you that take the time out of your day to watch, like, subscribe, and interact with my content. And speaking of people who interact with my content, thank you so very much for each and every single one of my members. Keep an eye out during the video for their shout outs and their socials. And I hope that you enjoy today's video as well. Welcome back to my channel. I have some exciting yet messy goodies to show you guys today. Please don't mind the box. I am a hot mess when it comes to opening things and then putting them back together. They're never going to look the same, okay? So I have something exciting to share with you guys today. I have some goodies here from SheModern and Tina from SheModern, and you know SheModern. They are doing a sponsored giveaway. So let's go ahead and see what I got in here. Ba-bam! Okay, so I have received a green glow-in-the-dark clear pigment powder. I'm telling you guys, this stuff, her glow powders are absolutely amazing. And I have some opaque white air dry sticky stamping polish. Okay, so I love their sticky stamping polishes because they're really good for beginners, and they're really good for fine line images, like super good for fine line images. That's my absolute favorite thing about this product. So I'm going to do a little demo for you, and then I'm going to go ahead and announce, I'm going to announce now that I have not one, but 2 sets of the opaque white air dry sticky stamping polish and the green glow-in-the-dark clear pigment powder. So I have 2 sets of these to give away. It will be US only. It is going to be US only unless you would like to enter from UK or wherever and pay for the shipping. But unfortunately, I cannot afford to pay UK shipping right now. Unfortunately, I know it sucks, and I'm very sorry for that. I will be announcing one other giveaway coming up very shortly that will be open to either UK or US. Depending on who wins, it will, you know, equal what type of prize you get. But back to this one. So it's going to be US only unless you want to pay the shipping. I don't know what the shipping is going to look like. I can't say this is more than like, I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm actually going to do a little demo for you today with the product so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So I have a nail here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wipe it off with my acetone and alcohol mixture. And I want to demonstrate how nicely the white stamps, you know, how complete the images are. And I also want to demonstrate how well the pigment powder works over the top of the white stamping polish. And that's the great thing about the sticky stamping polishes, is that you have time to work with them. So if you want to add, now it depends, when we get into other things, we get, you know, you get into other things. Chrome's a little bit different, but you can add pigment powder on top of this. You can add glitter on top of this. You can add chrome on top of this. I have several videos where I've chromed on top of just the regular air dry sticky stamping polish. They're a little far back, but I'm trying to put together lists of my videos. It's going to be by brand, by collab, and so like all my SheModern Saturday videos are going to be in one list. All my Creative Nails collab videos are going to be in one list, and so on and so forth. And then maybe I'll branch off into other things like chrome, glitter, you know, stuff like that. But for now, it's going to be in the SheModern Saturday folder eventually. But I'd say it was like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. But yeah, you can definitely do a lot with this polish. So for our example today, what I want to do is I want to pick up, and I'm looking at this nail and I'm just trying to see. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna go with the spiral. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the spiral. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. So I think what I'm gonna do is, in the middle of the nail, we are going to stamp. Well, first off, what I want to show you is, I think we're just going to kind of stick with this. I think I am going to do a second demo though, now that I'm thinking about it. So the first thing that I want to show you is how to quickly create a super cool glow-in-the-dark image. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we are going to, now please don't mind my stamper. I have to wash it. I have not yet. It's a little cloudy, but you don't need to really see what I'm doing like on the stamper today. I have other videos where I go more in detail with how I do my stamping. Definitely, I need to like do a section for like tutorials and, you know, stuff like that as well. So definitely working on that. But so what I want to do is I want to pick up the swirly whirly, right? So I'm going to pick up the whole swirly whirly, and look how nicely it picks up. Now, obviously, that is not a fine line image, but it did pick up some of the fine line image next to it, and all of that looks absolutely amazing. Okay, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to stamp your image. This nail is a little bit big, so I'm going to try my best to kind of stretch the image down. I wasn't able to really get too far with it, but if you are slick with it, sometimes you can fix little details like that with bits that are still left on the stamper. That's always what I try to do. You know, if there's anything that like looks like it's missing, I'm gonna try to use whatever is on the plate still, on the stamper, I mean, and I'm gonna try to, instead of wasting that product, I'm just gonna try to finish the image. You know what I mean? So that's just me. That's just what I'm gonna try to do. If I can fix something instead of having to redo something and waste the product, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm a big fan of that. Okay, so I pretty much finished the swirls on the top. Now, because it is so open at the bottom, I think I am going to go in and try to pick up like a partial swirl just so that I can finish, or I don't know. Let's see. I think it looks okay like this, right? So now you have like a cool little accent nail. You know what I mean? But what's even cooler than an accent nail, right? If I can put the nail down, that would be fantastic. So now I'm going to take some of, and excuse my rocky nail, I have to redo my nails. I'm going to take some of this green to clear green. Glow in the dark. Oh my gosh, I could not open the cap. Hello, pigment. And I'm just going to lightly, because there's going to be a light stickiness to this, I'm just going to go over the image, and I'm just going to apply some of this pigment over the sticky stamping polish, and try not to pour it on the stand. Okay, so that's enough, and then I'm just going to gently, without applying pressure, because I don't want to disturb any of the sticky touch with the stickiness with my finger. I'm just trying to kind of get some of the powder onto those parts of the image that maybe it didn't fall directly on. So I'm just going to kind of pat that around. Again, I'm not trying to go onto the image with my bare finger. I'm just trying to like kind of push some of the powder onto those parts of the image that it didn't go on by itself. And then I'm just gonna continue moving that around. And instead, where's my brush? And then I'm going to give it a light dusting. Okay, I'm going to dust off the excess powder. After my 2 coats of Beetles Black, I did go in with the clear satin non-stick top coat from SheModern. I don't know if she still has it available. I've had it for quite a while. But you just want to make sure you have a non-stick base for what you're doing. And I don't like to waste my no wipe top coats if I don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the lamp real quick, and we're going to come back and you're going to be able to see what I was able to create with just these 2 products. And this is after 30 seconds in the nail lamp. Now imagine what this is going to look like. Sorry, the light from the patio is starting to come in. Imagine what this is going to look like with like a whole day out in the sun, you know, and this is giving like Coraline. This is giving Nightmare Before Christmas. Actually, this is really giving Coraline. I kind of want to do some glow-in-the-dark Coraline nails now. Tempting, tempting. But yeah, look how cool this is. And you can see, even from just like the little bit of light, you know, everything is glowing. So I love her glow products. They're always absolutely amazing. And then you can just top coat over this. You can either matte this or you can gloss this. And you have a completely unique look from day to night. Yeah, her glow powders are just super, super cool. I really like them a lot. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to prep one more nail. And I'm going to show you what else, you know, what other kind of looks like you can kind of create with this. So basically I've done the same thing. I've used a clear satin non-stick on the base. But what I want to do is I want to kind of create a background that does not glow. And then I want to create like a foreground that does glow. And that kind of like shows off what's in the background, if that makes sense. So I'm just looking at these images of like these circus tents, and I got this plate from I got this plate from Sandra Sparkly Sets, who got it from Maniology, and this is M408. I do have a discount code if you are interested in this plate or any other Maniology products. That will be linked in the description box. SheModern does not carry stamping plates just because there are so many companies that already make stamping plates. SheModern focuses on its actual stamping products. So I think I want to go with the, I'm just trying to think of what it's going to look like, because I want to do something in the here and then something here. I'm probably going to go with this tall one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this tall kind of tent. I'm gonna grab some of the smaller bits around it. Don't mind my lint roller. I use it for both my stamping and my desk because my other one ran out. And I'm going to put that right here on the nail. We'll stretch it a little bit to make it a little bit wider, right? And then I want to add something else. I'm going to put the elephant, I think, here if it'll fit. If not, I'm going to put the little cat on the, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do the cat on the unicycle. And then I want to put something like down here at the bottom also. So let's do a jack-o'-lantern at the bottom here. And I think There you go. I have jester hats or party hats. I think I'm going to grab one of the jester hats. I think that'll look really cool. Let's grab the one with more of an opaque image, like a more open image. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll pick that up. And if there's anything ever like on my channel that you see that maybe I do differently, or maybe, you know, you just happen to see it here first, and you would like to know, you know, a more like explain more about how I'm doing it or anything like that, or really anything, if there's anything you ever want to see on my channel, please feel free to drop a comment on any of my videos or reach out to the email or Instagram that are listed on my main YouTube page. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm going to put a jack-o'-lantern here. Okay, and that's going to be the foreground. Now, you can do this next part a number of ways. You want to remember that you want a non-stick background though, okay? So if you're going to use a base coat that has like a really you know what I mean? Something that you know you're not going to be able to wipe the glow powder off of easily, I wouldn't do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the clear satin again just because I want to get rid of it since it is an older product. And if there's a newer version, which I am honestly not sure if there is, you know, I would rather replace it with something that's newer. I hate having products and like wasting them. So I won't use it like on myself because it is an old formula or it is an old product. But I will use it on like practice nails or like example nails like this. You know, I'm not going to use a perfectly good top coat when I could use a product that I'm not going to be using any other way. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Okay, now for this next part, we are going to add the glow to this next set of images. Okay, so let me just make sure the kitty cat is super clean, because I want a really good pickup. I mean, Maniology plates are really good. I absolutely love them. There's a couple other small brands that I would like to try, hopefully soon, of stamping plates. But Maniology I have tried and I absolutely love them. Okay, so I'm gonna get our cat. Okay. All right, so we are going to put our cat here. Okay, there's our cat. Now, there's no like background or foreground or anything like that. This is just kind of show you, because I know it looks funny. It kind of looks, the images are not like sized correctly to show like depth or, you know, like distance perception, but it's basically just to show you like what you could do, you know. I also want to get one of those shrinky dink things for the stamping images. So I'm on the hunt for a cheap but good one of those. So if you know where I can get one of those, please let me know. I'm just trying to do things on a budget, and now that I don't have access to Temu, it makes it a little bit more difficult to find the things that I want at an affordable price. Okay, I'm going to keep the little bat because I think that that's adorable. So, oh, actually, maybe not. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is, we'll see. I'm going to start here. I'm just going to kind of turn the stamper as I go, right? Okay, so now I have the images in the background, and I have these two images in the front. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my stamping polish first off. And I'm going to open, and I'm going to close the clear satin because I'm done with that. And I'm going to grab some more of the glow-in-the-dark pigment. And I am just going to tap it onto there. What's wrong, baby? Please excuse the strange 4-year-old. She is her mother's child, through and through. And then I'm just going to put some more on the cat. And again, I'm not touching the tacky part, the image, with my bare finger. I'm just kind of like sweeping the glow-in-the-dark pigment onto those areas. Oh, cool. Okay, give me a minute, baby. I'm doing a video. Okay. Good job. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dust that off. And let's go ahead. I'll wipe it a little bit more. And let's go ahead and just matte this one since I did matte the other nail. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at what it looks like once I apply the glow. Okay. And here are your 2 examples, including a very glowy cuticle. I think it's time to switch my nails. What do y'all think? But look how cool that is, you know, and then you can still see your images, especially when it's dark. You can still see the images that are going to be in your background, and then you'll have like that beautiful glow in the foreground. Or you can do it vice versa. You can do, you know, like a glowing background and then choose something, you know, over here to like be not glowing, so it's kind of like lit up. It's really the ball's in your court when it comes to glow designs. You know, let me know what you guys think of these tutorials. Would you try any of these? Are you interested in trying either of these ideas after watching today's video? Please let me know. I accidentally paused the video and kept talking. So let's get into the terms of the giveaway. This giveaway is sponsored by SheModern Creative Nail Arts. It is not sponsored by YouTube, Instagram, or any of the other places that I may post this. Once the shipping, you will receive a tracking number. Once the item is shipped, it is no longer my responsibility. So if something happens to it in the mail, unfortunately, I cannot replace those products. You would have to take that up with the post office, because that's how I would be mailing it out, would be the USPS. I am not responsible for any you know, allergic reactions or any reactions that you may have to this product. You use any products that you win on my channel at your own discretion. Please always use caution and follow safety instructions when using products, gloves, masks. Take precautions to keep yourself safe when trying any type of nail product or any type of product. Know what the risks are and please protect yourself accordingly. So for the things you actually have to physically do, if for some reason someone from outside the US does want to pay the shipping for these 2 products, if only one person from outside the US, I'm going to include your name in the total drawing. If more than one person, and I'm going to pick 2 winners out of that total drawing. If more than one person enters the giveaway from outside the United States, I'm going to draw one for US and one for outside the United States. But remember, if you are not in the US, you will be responsible for shipping. I won't know what that shipping is until I get to the post office. So, you know, just be aware that it could be pricey. I'm not sure. So I just want you guys to know that I have no problems doing that, but I can't afford to cover the shipping. There will be other opportunities for my UK viewers very soon. I promise. I'm working on that, to be able to do a giveaway with no stipulations. And yeah, so you have to like this video. Please share this video. It doesn't matter if you share it on Facebook. It doesn't matter if you share it on Instagram. Please share it and reach out to me either on my Instagram, which is listed in my description box below, or at the email, which is also listed in the description box below. If not, all of my socials are on my main YouTube page. And comment me your favorite animal emoji and say enter me. Okay? But don't do it under this video. Don't do it under this video. Do it. You have to either send it to me through Instagram or my email. Okay? Because I don't want anybody who hasn't watched this video all the way through, and who isn't, here to support. I want this awesome opportunity to go to one of my actual viewers. But definitely share this out. You know what I mean? Definitely share this out. And then if they watch the video, they can enter too. Unfortunately, I cannot ask you to subscribe to my channel in order to enter this giveaway, but if you would be so kind and you are interested in nail content, or just, me and my art in general, or any reason that you could find to subscribe, I would highly appreciate it, although it is not a requirement for the video. But yeah, so I think that's the only real things that you gotta do. Yeah. So I will be entering each of my US members into people that are in my membership program into this giveaway automatically. So if you are a US member and you enter into this giveaway on this video, you will receive 2 entries. And it's the same for my tier 1 or my tier 2. So please know, entering this giveaway, that I am going to be doing that for my members as well. I don't think that there's anything else that I could really ask of you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed these 2 demos. Let me know again what you think down below. Would you try this? Have you ever done something like this? I don't know. Just let me know. In general, what did you think of the 2 examples today? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck to everybody. I cannot wait to see who wins. And as always, I just want to leave you with, please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I hope that you'll join me for future videos.